Becoming a man in modern society involves developing a strong sense of self, being responsible for one's actions, and treating others with respect. It also means recognizing and challenging societal norms and expectations that perpetuate masculinity as being toxic, while shaming aspects of masculinity, such as emotional intelligence and vulnerability. Ultimately, becoming a man in modern society is a personal journey that requires self-reflection, growth, and a commitment to being a positive influence to other men. Make sure to subscribe as we endeavor into making boys into men. Now, in order for you to be able to start making a change and become a man, you need to practice self-awareness. Recognize the impact that pornography may have on your thoughts and behaviors. Assuming you are stuck in a cycle of quitting porn, and somehow you end up back to square one. Be honest with yourself about any negative effects it may be having on your life. Acknowledge any problematic patterns or behaviors, and take steps to address them. Also, develop healthy habits. Engage in activities that promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being, such as regular exercise. Going to the gym is a great way to boost your confidence, so you won't always have to look down on yourself for once indulging in pornography. It's about making a decision today and admit to yourself that you have a problem and you want to fix it. Then the real change starts. Also, developing healthy habits can help to reduce stress and improve overall well-being, which can in turn reduce the desire to turn to pornography. Another point is to cultivate positive relationships. Build healthy relationships with friends, family, and romantic partners that are based on respect, trust, and open communication. Positive relationships can provide support and encouragement as you work to improve yourself, and can help to reduce feelings of loneliness or isolation that may contribute to pornography use. It is also very important to be vulnerable around the boys, the ones you trust, so that they can be able to keep you accountable for your no-fap journey and life in general. Now, the reason why pornography is so detrimental to men is because usually porn is associated with addiction or compulsive behavior. For most men, pornography use can become addictive or compulsive, leading to a cycle of use and withdrawal that can take up significant amounts of time and energy. This can lead to decreased productivity in other areas of life, such as work, relationships, or personal goals. Simply put, watching pornography can take up a lot of time and energy that could be spent on more productive activities. Men may find themselves spending hours each day consuming pornographic material, which can leave little time or energy for other pursuits. This can impact productivity in all areas of life, from work to relationships to personal growth. Pornography use can also have negative effects on mental health, which can in turn impact productivity. For example, most men may experience feelings of shame, guilt, or anxiety related to their porn use, which can make it difficult to focus on other tasks or engage fully in relationships and activities. And we all know the biggest side effect of porn, which is erectile dysfunction. For those who don't understand, it means PP no more working. Look guys, I'm not here to shame or judge you, but rather to encourage you to take a step back and consider the effects that pornography can have on your well-being and relationships. Firstly, let me be clear. There's nothing inherently wrong with sexually exploring your desires. However, when we become too reliant on porn to fulfill those needs, we can end up neglecting other aspects of our lives that are just as important. Think about it. How much time do you spend watching porn every day, every week, every month? What could you be doing with that time instead? Imagine if you spent even half of that time working out at the gym, improving your physical fitness and overall health. Not only will you feel better physically, but you'll also be boosting your confidence and self-esteem. And it's not just about the physical benefits either. When you prioritize your own growth and development, you become a more well-rounded and interesting person. You'll have more to talk about with others, and you will be more attractive to potential partners because you're actively working to better yourself. I know that breaking the cycle of porn addiction is easier said than done. It's become such a normalized part of our society that it can be hard to imagine life without it. But trust me, there's a whole world out there waiting for you, full of exciting opportunities and experiences that you won't want to miss out on. So my challenge to you is this: take a step back from porn. Even if it's just for a day or two, use that time to focus on yourself. Whether that means hitting the gym, picking up a new hobby, or spending time with friends and loved ones. You might be surprised at just how much you can accomplish when you're not weighed down by the negative effects of porn. Remember, you are capable of great things. You have the power to take control of your life and make positive changes that will benefit you in the long run. So don't let porn hold you back. Instead, focus on yourself and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. I've been through this. I've had to sit down and look at why my life wasn't progressing, why I'm so lonely, and why I couldn't hold a relationship. When I reflected, I was at my lowest. When I realized that my main purpose was just chasing women for sex, and when I couldn't get women, I would heavily rely on porn for comfort, which was detrimental to my well-being. I would always find ways to isolate myself, even when I had people around me that cared. I was never lonely, I was just simply was the one that made myself feel loneliness. Man, all it takes is just one good session of self-reflection to make a huge change. Don't let what knocked you down keep you down. Instead of crying over spilled milk, get up and mop it. Don't let your past define your future. My dear gentlemen, I want to remind you that the past is just that, the past. It's a collection of memories and experiences that have shaped you into the person you are today, but it doesn't define who you are or who you can become. It's easy to get caught up in regrets and mistakes, but I urge you to let go of those feelings and focus on your potential for greatness. Every one of us has the capacity to achieve amazing things, but we can't do it if we're holding ourselves back with thoughts of should've, would've, could've. Instead, let's embrace the lessons we've learned from our mistakes and use them to propel ourselves forward into the future. By the way, let's show society that we will not abide by their norms by showing some love by liking and subscribing. See you next time.